The collaborative process is based on the belief that families can get through a divorce in a more emotionally healthy way. And this happens when you're able to interact and communicate with each other in a respectful, honest, and open manner. Coaches are trained to teach you and your spouse helpful communication and self-management skills which are necessary in the settlement discussions and your post-divorce co-parenting. Strategies for good communication and problem solving are critical to ensuring that your needs and interests are clearly expressed. So what can a coach do in general? Honor your feelings of grief and anger over the many losses you feel you face from your divorce. Find appropriate sources of emotional support to replace the ones that you've lost. Learn how to reduce your anxiety and stress as you make decisions about your future. Manage the strong emotions that are a natural part of this process. Understand the other partner's outlook on